Assalamu alaikum. I am Farman MLT, student of Niaz Muhammad 8th semester. Today my presentation topic is about introduction and classification of parasitology. Outlines of this presentation are parasitology, introduction, classification, subclassification, major division, terminologies and their differences. Parasitology. So first we define parasitology. Parasitology is the branch of microbiology that is concerned with the study of parasites. And now we discuss parasites. Parasite is organism living on another organism to obtain benefit from their host as well as harm host. These are different shapes of parasites. Classification of parasites is based on many aspects. First is cell-based parasites. Cell-based parasites are two types. First is single-cell parasites, which are called protozoans, and other is multicellular parasites, which are called metazoans. Protozoan classification. Protozoan is classified into four more types: Sarcodina, Mysticophora, Sporozoa, Ciliata. Sarcodina are parasites, moves to pseudopores and walk like craveling. So pseudopores are temporary erectile process of cells that function especially as organ locomotion, and Mysticophora have flagella for their locomotion. Sporozoans are able to move; they remain at one place. Ciliate moves with the help of cilia. Classification. Metazoan classification is divided into two phylums: platyhelminths, which are called flatworms, and second is nematohelminths, which are called roundworms or nematodes. Platyhelminths are again divided into two medically important classes, which are called cystores and trematodes. Cystores are tapeworms and trematodes are flukes. This is schematic diagram of parasite. Parasite is first divide and cell-based aspects, which are protozoan and metazoan. Protozoan are again divided in four types, and metazoan is divided into two types. And again, metazoans are classified into two main parts, which are trematodes or cystores. Anatomical position classification of parasites. First is intestinal parasites, second is urogenital, and third is tissue parasites. Insides are outsides of the parasites. First is ectoparasites, and second is endoparasites. Ectoparasites is living on the host body. They feed on body fluids and have aerobic respirations. Also possess digestive system. And endoparasites are living inside the host body. They feed semi-digested food of the host. They have aerobic respiration but do not possess digestive tract system. These are shape of ectoparasites and endoparasites. Classification. A relation between host and parasite. First is obligate parasites, second is facultative parasite, and third is accidental parasites. Obligate parasites are those parasites which are fully dependent on the host for specific stages of their life cycle. And facultative parasites are not entirely dependent on the host for their survival. For example, Naegleria florari. Accidental parasites are also known as incidental parasites. These parasites attack an unusual hosts that do not normally parasitize. Example is red tapeworm. Terminologies which are used for parasites. First is trophozoites and second is cysts. So trophozoites refer to the growing stage of parasites that absorb nutrients from their host. They are the active stage of protozoans, which are motile, non-infectious, and having oval shape. Also, trophozoites cause disease but doesn't have the ability to transmit the disease. And cyst is referred to the dormant stage of protozoans which survive in unfavorable conditions. Cysts are normally non-motile and having an spherical shape. Life cycle of parasites Many helminths have a life cycle that progresses from egg to larva to adult. The egg contains an embryo that upon hatching differentiate into a larval form, which then mature into the adult form that produces eggs. Terminologies are cyst, larva, and adult. These terminologies are used for in parasitology for parasites. Definitive host. What is definitive host? Definitive host is one in which the sexual life cycle occur or the adult is present. And second is intermediate host. Intermediate host is one in which the asexual cycle occur or the larva is present. Transmission of parasitic infections. First is zoonotic infections which spread from animals to people, and second is food which transmitted through fecal oral route, and third water, blood, and insects, etc. And this is protozoans and metazoan difference. So as we know, protozoans is single celled organism that can be free living, belong to kingdom Protista. Protozoans are single cells and performs all physiological activity, microscopic size, no division of cells, produce identical gametes, classify amoeba, ciliata, flagella, etc. And protozoan permit severe infections. And now we discuss metazoans. As we know, metazoans are comprises a major and multiple group of cells belong to kingdom Animalia. Metazoans have different cell and also responsible for performing different physiological activities. Metazoans are macroscopic, generally seen through naked eye, show division of cells, sexually differentiated gametes, and classify vertebrate and invertebrate. Thank you.